Quand j'étais jeune, il y avait gros mots que j'aimais beaucoup. Moi j'avais de la misère à le dire, ma grand-mère point du tout. Ma cousine Bernadine s'en servait tous les jours. Moi je l'appelais le F-word, c'était point dans mon discours. Verli tantine, le plus beau mot. I've got a smile on my face and I've got four walls around me. I've got the sun in the sky, all the water surround me. Oh, you know, yeah, I win now, but sometimes I lose. I've been battered, but I never lose. It's not so bad. And I said, hey, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you've just got to say it's alright. Jenny sings on the corner, what keeps her from dying? Let them say what they want, she won't stop trying. Oh, you know, she might stumble if they push her around. She might fall, but she'll never lie down. It's not so bad. And I said, wait, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. In this beautiful life, there's always some sorrow. And it's a double-edged knife, but there's always tomorrow. You know, it's up to you now if you sink or swim. Just keep the faith that your ship will come in. It's not so bad. And I said, hey, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say, I say, wait, it's just an ordinary day, and it's all your state of mind. At the end of the day, you just got to say it's alright. It's alright, it's alright. 'Cause I've got a smile on my face and I've got four walls around me. The night that Paddy Murphy died, that's a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. Well, Larry came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Paddy Murphy died. As Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corks to keep that whiskey cold. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Paddy Murphy died. About 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, Doyle rolls up the icebox lid to see poor Paddy's mug. He stopped the clock clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. And at 2:15 we argued it was 9. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. They stopped the hearse on George Street outside some dance saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and started out at noon. They went up to the graveyard, so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there, they'd left the corpse behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. And every place in the place was full the night that Murphy died. And every drink in the place was full the night that Murphy died. A long time ago, when the earth was green, there was more kinds of animals than you've ever seen. Running around free while the earth was being born. But the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There were some green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but short as your arm. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now God seen some sinning and it gave him pain. He said, "Stand back, I'm going to make it rain." He said, "Hey brother Noah, I'll tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo and take some of them green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn." Old Noah was there to answer the call. He finished making the ark as the rain started to fall. He marched in the animals two by two, all as they went through. Hey Lord, I got your green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding, playing silly games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them silly unicorns. There were some green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried, "Close the door! The rain is pouring, and we just can't wait for no unicorn." The ark started moving, it drifted with the tide. Them unicorns looked up from their rocks and they cried. And the water came down, sort of floated them away. And that's why you'll never see a unicorn to this very day. But you'll see some green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees.